let's talk Pakistani dramas. There are two things I want to talk about this week. First being the first two episodes of Meri, Zindagi and the second being Jama, Taqseem. I also want to say that I really enjoyed the first two episodes of this show. So let's start. First, I have adored Bilal Abbas Khan since I first saw him in Dum Pukht Atishe Ishq years ago, and I even wrote whole articles about him before he hit the big time. What I admire most about him is how he strives to take on a different role with every show that he signs. But why does it feel like this role was written for Danish Taimur or Faisal Qureshi and they rejected it, and that's why he got it? For those who haven't seen the show yet, let me catch you up. Kamyar, by description, is a carefree, reckless young man who has some hang-ups due to his family background. Ira is a doctor from a loving, secure background with healthy relationships, and honestly, all of those family sequences were really nice to watch. These two meet when Kamyar is driving around his hideous Tesla, and these two butt heads when Ira takes the air out of his tires. In retaliation, while her dad is going through a medical crisis, he sets her car on fire. Just normal behavior. And when he realizes her dad is going through a medical crisis, he decides to take that moment to fall in love with her and come to her aid at the hospital. And he has now hopelessly, dedicatedly fallen in love with her.
मैं इसको यही बता रही थी कि तुम्हारी शक्ल देखते ही दिल चाह रहा है मेरा गला दबा दूं।
गला? तो बस आपको माफ है।
Guys, I don't know what to make of this one. My head is spinning. Just talk to me about your thoughts in the comments. I don't want to say anything right now because maybe moving forward the show is going to put out a really good message, but right now I'm feeling really unsettled. Okay, next I really want to talk about Jama Taqseem. Both Qais and Layla's parents have now wound up under their roof. They are sharing a space and both are refusing to leave out of pure ego. There has been a lot of talk about how Layla's mother is handling things incorrectly, being too outspoken, and how she needs to show a little bit more tact. Yes, I do agree. But from her perspective, marriage was not on the cards for Layla just yet. She expected her daughter to pursue higher education, work towards her career, better herself, and instead she wound up married into this ultra-conservative, backwards family.
मैंने इससे कोई फजूल बहस नहीं करनी। बहस करने के लिए भी तालीम और शऊर की जरूरत होती है, वरना बहस नहीं झगड़ा हो जाता है, जिसमें गालिबन आप बहुत माहिर हैं।
This family has caused the collapse of their own joint family system, thanks to these parents. So while her tone may be harsh, what she's saying is right. I had an argument with somebody on Instagram. I'm sharing my thoughts about that right here on your screen. I don't really want to restate it. Anyway, that aspect aside, I'm really curious to see how this show moves forward. There was this scene with Rashida that left me a bit unsettled.
हम उनको नाराज करके आए थे, शायद इसी वजह से हमारे साथ ये हुआ है।
If any family deserves to have their own space, it's Rashida and Majid. Rashida was treated like a maid in that household. Sidra experienced harassment at the hands of her cousin. Majid was treated badly by both his brother and his father. This family deserves so much more. They deserve to have their own insular family unit away from everyone else. What I really want to see happening at the end of the show is them having their own family unit while still going to visit the parents. Guess's parents understanding that they misjudged Layla, accepting Layla as their daughter-in-law with her beliefs, and understanding that their own thoughts and values were a bit backward.
लेकिन आपको क्या मालूम? आपने तो कभी घर में नमाज नहीं पढ़ी होगी। मेरा मतलब है कि आपको नमाज आती भी है या नहीं?
And the other family just suffering because they don't really deserve any redemption. Sorry. Okay, I'm just rambling at this point. What are your thoughts? See you next time.